Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Daily Angel Guidance Message. I'm Ramona Remisad, Intuitive Guidance Coach and Angel Therapy Practitioner. Today is Tuesday, December the 12th. How do you like my new look? I'm like incognito today. Today I wanted to work with the Mermaids and Dolphins. They've been coming up a lot lately, actually. And it's not surprising because at this time of year, we kind of tend to want to do a bit of hibernating, right? I know it's busy, it's the holidays, but as soon as the holidays are done, we tend to want to withdraw, go within, and it's because at that point we are accessing that deeper part of ourselves, that inner part of ourselves, and that is often associated with water, with the ocean, right? So that makes total sense as to why we're being called to work with these cards and access more of what we kind of know, and yet it hasn't come to the surface yet. And so what we're talking about today is set your sights higher. Look at that, set your sights higher. And a lot of you are kind of what I'd say settling for things, right? We just kind of plod along because it's easier that way. We don't have to stretch ourselves. We don't have to go out of our comfort zone. We just can keep going, the old, same old, but really that's not how you grow, and that's not how you expand, and that's not how you reach your goals or your potential. So really the angels are what it's saying right on this card is increase your standards and expect more for yourself. Don't settle. And other thing they're saying is don't let people walk all over you. Don't be a doormat. A lot of you are heart-centered and you really care about other people and you want to serve and help other people, but in that there are people who will take advantage of that. And so you have to know how to stand up against those people and still, maintain your boundaries. Thank you, Dina. I appreciate that thumbs up. And really get good at assertiveness. And I just want to share a little bit about this because I find with women, they tend to fall into one or two ends of the spectrum. At one end over here we have the aggressiveness, right, where it's like and then the other end we have the passive aggressive, where it's like kind of like maybe you'll do a job not so great so that people won't ask you to do it next time, right? Or you kind of give a backhanded compliment to somebody or something like that, right? So it's like you're kind of not fully being aggressive, but it's kind of got that passiveness underneath it. And neither of those serve you in any way, really. The best route is middle of the road assertiveness, which is just stating what you need without blame, without complaining, in a neutral voice, just saying, I need you to do this, I need you to do that, I need this, I need that. People get it because they have needs too. So, or they should, and if they don't get it, then you have another issue you need to address. But generally people will understand that. So it's also a call for you to step more into your assertiveness and don't be settling for things, and don't allow people to treat you in a way that it's not respectful. And if people aren't worthy of you and your time, it's time to move on, is really what the angels are saying with that. So think about this card today and how you've maybe been settling in certain areas of your life and how you can take some steps to change that and shift it and move it. Because again, your job is to get out of your comfort zone. The angels constantly nudge us out of our comfort zone because that's how we grow and expand and fulfill our true path and purpose. Right? So if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling like, you're spinning around like a dog chasing its tail, it can be because you're just too afraid to take that next step. Remember, you're not in it alone. You have a whole team behind you of your guides, your angels, the archangels, your deceased loved ones. So you have an entourage who are with you at all times, who can help you. And they're not going to let you fall flat on your face. So knowing that taking that step, even though it feels scary, it's very liberating at the same time. And often when you've finally taken that step, you'll say, geez, why didn't I do this sooner? So I want you to really think about that. All right, so that's the message for today, and I hope you'll join me back here at 1:30 Eastern Time, which is 11:30 Mountain or 10:30 Pacific. We're going to have another episode of Takeaway Tip Tuesday today. I'm going to share another step in my dream formula. My dream formula of how to have an amazing life. And last week I shared kind of one of those steps, and this week I want to share another one that's really, really important. And so I hope you'll come back and check in with me for that. Again, it's at 1:30 Eastern Time, which is 11:30 Mountain or 10:30 Pacific. I won't have my disguise on at that point, but you'll be able to tune in and find out what that second step of the dream formula is. So again, that's at 1:30 Eastern today. In the meantime, set your sights higher and don't settle. All right, and we'll see you back in a little bit.